Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Libra. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Libra, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, most of all for showing up. Oh, Libra, this is a reading. Of course, it's timeless. It's for the person most on your mind. And I am pulling these cards on the eve of the solar eclipse. So, first set of readings. Prior to the eclipse, just give a cut. About the person most on your mind will see and be revealing with that eclipse of the sun. I'm using the Lover's Oracle deck to bring more insight into the thoughts of the person on your mind, and then I'm going to pull one card from the the spirit of the animals oracle deck for you, Libra, to help you gauge and deal with what's going on between you and the next person. Just do one more shuffle. So I've set up the cards on this side because the room is it's quite limited, my little space. Okay, let's need to see. First card out is the situation and between you, and the second card is how you are dealing with that. The third card is how the next person, or the person most on your mind, is dealing with the situation between you. The fourth card is Spirit's advice on how to proceed. This is how you take that advice, and this is how the person most on your mind will be dealing with that. Then we have the final outcome or potential outcome, because nothing I say is written in stone, and I think I need to shift this way. Quite tight for space. And here we have how you're dealing with that, or if you will, how you proceed, what will guide your next move, what your next move may or may not be. And this is how the next person is dealing with that, or considering their next move. Libra, we're starting off with Ace of Swords. So the truth, victory, total and complete understanding, an opportunity. It's Spirit's way of guiding you. It's Spirit giving you what you need when you need it. And that insight, that knowledge, that know-how. And here we have the seven of wands. So really holding on to what you believe in and confirming that truth by standing up for, or pushing back in some cases. Now again, the cards are never really in reverse unless by some fluke a card or a few cards may fall into the reverse. So because I see the way these two cards are, with our Queen of Cups over here, I'm getting that negativity on the sense where someone's pushing back or pushing away, not wanting to hear something or not wanting to hear certain truths about themselves or just truth about a situation. We have our Queen here who's really following the instinct and allowing for the next person. That could be you, that could be the person most on your mind, taking on that energy. Could be that you're dealing with a water sign, could be that you're dealing with air signs, could be that you're dealing with fire signs. So all in all, the energy is in that there's instinct, by sheer instinct, someone is rejecting certain truths, or someone is holding back from speaking certain truths and really standing their ground on, no, I don't want to talk about it, or I don't want to talk, I don't want to hear about it. It could be that. I mean, it really depends on the situation. Then we have a Page of Pentacles. So the focus is again on conversation that needs to happen. So someone is either very fearful of what will be said, so again triggering a response where we're pushing away from, we're holding our ground in some cases, we're determined to get to the truth for others, and again there's that diplomacy that comes in where I'm allowing for the next person to reveal when it is that they are ready to reveal what needs to be revealed. It's quite a bit of possibilities here, but again the focus is on following the instinct and building a foundation where there's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of, yes, you can speak freely with me, or I'm ready to hear you. I'm patient. I'm waiting to hear you, is what I'm hearing or feeling. That I'm getting that emotional connection to, it's okay. You can talk to me when you're ready. I'll be ready to hear you. Getting that sense there. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So coming from the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Wands, it seems that it's a question of productivity, where things need to move forward. We want to start something. I'm waiting for the news. I'm waiting to begin. I want to talk about starting over, or I want to talk about something that took place, or I want to tell my story. I want to, again, could be therapeutic for some, where there's quite a bit of emotional connectivity with wanting to start up a conversation. It could be on the level of health. It's a mental health situation where someone has gone through quite a bit of shock, and their wanting to speak it's difficult. It's difficult for them. They're struggling with the idea of talking, and this is probably why they're either pushing away or trying to block what truths need to be revealed, because that is what the eclipse of the moon would have done. It stirred up feelings, it stirred up memories, it stirred up questions that may have been dormant for quite some time. And again, it's about being able to and being ready to explore those questions or truths or emotions. And this is where someone is either taking the time or they're focusing on what it is that they really want to say before they speak. It could be for work, it could be for a family situation, could be for romantic situation. It could be any type of connection where there's details that may be compromised. Like someone's feeling that they're compromised. Again, it comes through with the Seven of Wands, where they're either fighting, blocking, or holding their ground on what they believe or what they want to believe, or what they're hearing or what they don't want to hear, or what needs to be said. It's quite a bit of communication, and the details of that is where things are going to either bring situations back into the balance or put things out of balance. One way or another, the truth is going to be revealed, and that is where the chaos is going to be dealt with in a productive way. Again, it's relating to that therapeutic session, or just dealing with someone who is able to handle the emotions of the circumstance, where, like I said, someone's ready. When you're ready to talk, I'm going to be here. I'm going to listen. I'm waiting for you. I'm open to you. So it's quite an emotional turmoil. Again, coming back to that self-love and happiness, the truth being revealed will help. It's going to help. The situation is going to improve. And here we see the Ten of Pentacles, where we are able to have that sense of closure, or feel like we belong, create that sense of abundance, or confirm that plans are going to go the way that would be acceptable, that we will have more, and what we are standing up and fighting for or against is protected. Starting off with the Eight of Swords. So again, it's that mental capacity, it's that mental illness, it's that confusion in the mind, it's standing against something or blocking. Again, with the Seven of Wands, we could see where the negativity comes in, where we have an ego problem, or we have the fear of being revealed. Some certain truths may be a threat to someone. The person most on your mind may be going through the turmoil of speaking, or maybe it's you and they are ready to listen. So it really depends on the circumstance and conversation, communication. It's a mindset that will eventually change, because it's not a permanent set with the Eight of Swords. It is working through a difficult mental situation. Could be, again, confusion in the mind, confusion of a situation, wanting to put things right, bring things back into the balance. And you here are determined. You have that will to be on the receiving end, where you want to see things change. You probably are being the connection with the Queen of Cups, saying that you're ready and you're open, because you have that in you, Libra. That sense of truth, that sense of honesty, that willingness to follow your instinct and know when someone's telling you the truth. And here you are following that key to, well, I know some things aren't right, and I'm willing to change my attitude. I'm willing to change the way I speak to certain people, or just in general, you changing your mind about something. You want to go one way and you decided, no, I want to go a different way, or you will, concerning what is being said, or the struggles that are being witnessed by you, what you see before you. You could be the one that's blocking and saying, no, I don't want to accept this. You could be the one that is turning the other way with a determined mind to say, no, this, I'm not having this, or I'm defending this, or I'm protecting this, whatever the mind, the thought process is. If it is ideas or words in itself, you're really focused on, I want to go in a different direction. I want to change something. I don't like the situation as it is. I don't like the news that I'm getting, or what I've heard. I'm not accepting what I've heard. Again, it's a stubbornness, in the sense where real truth may have been spoken and someone doesn't want to accept it. And if it is that you are being patient, because that's what you would be, you're giving time for the next person to either review or revisit or change something about them. And here we have the Seven of Swords. So they could be going over what was and what they've done and what they've said, and they're looking back at how it was and what it's become, and where there may be a sense of confusion in the mind, whether it's their confusion or a situation may have been confused with something else, or there really is a stubborn mindset that they are holding on to whatever they said. This is what I'm sticking to. This is my story and I'm sticking to it. And that's probably where you're not really accepting their truth, but you're allowing for them to find their way to revealing the truth, because you know that at some point the truth will come out, because you're following your instincts. Again, relating to the Queen of Cups, you are reading between the lines, Libra, and you know what they are about. And here we have the Devil. So again, it's very heavy, the energy of situation, because Spirit's advice is to let it go. Just let it go. You stand in your positioning of, this is what I believe and I'm holding my ground, because you would. And you're allowing, again, the lid is on the cup, so you're not feeding into an emotional manipulation, which is probably what they are or have been trying to convince you of through emotional manipulation, or even just saying what they think you want to hear, because you're blocking that. You're not believing that what you're hearing is true. For some reason, you're picking up with your third eye, if you will, or your intuition. You're reading between the lines, and you're feeling, not everything I'm hearing is true, but I will wait, I will see. And that's what Spirit is saying. Just let it go. You give them enough rope, they will hang themselves. And you're just, again, you're holding back. You're doubting what you hear, you're doubting what you see. You're not playing into, okay, I'm gonna take what you say as truth. No, you're waiting for the right moment, probably to just let it all go. And you're waiting to confirm, or you're waiting for confirmation, because then that would be 3 swords here. Maybe you're expecting them to do something to trip themselves up, because that's what would happen. Like Spirit says, let it go. That's when they have nothing left to stand on, and them pushing against the truth becomes irrelevant. Because you have 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. It's balancing on each side, and here you see it. You're keeping to yourself. You're not revealing what you know. You're not. You're just following your instinct. You're going with what Spirit tells you to do. And they're tightly held into their mindset, or their ideas, or their plans. And here's an offer. They want to come and make an offer. Well, they're probably remembering an offer that they did make. But again, it's with the intention behind it. If it is that they were just saying what you wanted to hear, that's probably what they're still planning to do, because there is first of all, Spirit is blocking any offer that could come. You are following the instinct to block, so it's double blockage going on here. And their offer is to pretty much go somewhere else if you don't accept what they will want to say, because they're looking they're looking away. Both cards are looking away from where you are. And the wall that's between you is pretty thick. You can't get past the devil. Nothing gets past the devil. And we're stuck in our mind. We're stuck. We can't go past what we think. And the offer is away from you. It's either taking something from you or taking the offer somewhere else is where their mind is. And the outcome to that is freedom. Again, that sense of freedom, that sense of getting the truth and knowing, well, I'm going to just move on and go on my own, and I'm going to just have fun. Because, again, the offer is not to come to you, and how that's going to play out is you are going to go off on your own. They are already stuck in a mindset of, I'm singular, I'm alone, and I'm standing my ground. This is my story, I'm sticking to it, I'm alone, I'm going to be alone. I want to just have fun. That's all I'm doing, is having fun. All it was fun. All it's going to be is fun. It's just an adventure. It's something new. I want to start up. I just want to keep starting up. And this is the outcome. This is what potential outcome. If things just keep going in the way that they're going, it doesn't look like much is going to change, because you're waiting to see the revelation. Here is just that they are a player, or they want to be on their own. And here you're going to receive that. You're going to receive the news. You're going to get the news. Again, it's news coming in. It's a truth coming in. A proposal to be made, to be offered, where they want to come to you to start over. They're thinking about that offer, and why is it turned away, or why is it that it would be turned away? All the reasons why. So if they come at you with, let's just have fun, or let's start over. I want us to have a good time. I want us to go off and have a good time, go on a trip. The proposal in itself is understanding it. You will see, again, reading between the lines, following your intuition, you will see that they're coming around to propose, that is what they want to do. But you already know that, you see, because you're holding back. You're holding back from giving them that opportunity. You're not, or you're deciding to propose that we just be friends, that we just have fun, because you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to hurt them. And where a real offer would come, you're already prepared to break it down into something even smaller than, because you know that they are the way they are. You know that they are looking for their freedom, that they are struggling to come and talk to you. And again, you see that there's a small offer here, so it's the focus. When I say small, in comparison, this is a real offer. This is I think I want to, this is what I want to, this is my plan. I want to make an offer. I want to propose something. And here she's just, okay, I'm listening, and I'm not too sure I believe what you're really saying, because it's coming as an idea. It's not, oh, what do you think if we get together? Well, why do you ask me what do I think? Do you want to get together with me? Is where you're negating their agenda, if you will. And here's where you propose to them that give more time for freedom. Take time to be free, because you're facing that sense of adventure, that player mode, that whatever sense of freedom. You don't want to block the freedom. You see, you're proposing that you both be free of a relationship, or you both be free of that sense of wanting to be in commitment, because that is the truth. That is the truth that you want to stand by, or someone doesn't want to accept that the relationship that you have is toxic, or will be, or is becoming, or it has become, depending on the relationship in itself, because Spirit is saying to let it go. And that is what you will want to propose. I see they're coming with that idea of apology for running off, cheating, maybe, depending on your situation. I mean, the cards are pretty straightforward here, and this is very negative. This is very negative. This is really obsessive attitudes and obstacles and hard work and forcing a bondage where you have to be. It's because I say so. If you don't do what I say, I'm gonna hurt you. It's quite it's heavy. It's heavy. And what your kind heart, Libra, your wisdom and honesty and straightforwardness is just gonna, like you see, you're just looking him straight in the face, and you have your knowledge, you have all the knowledge, and you have all the understanding, and you're ready to begin a whole new adventure, but not with this serious connection as, okay, let's get married, let's sign a contract. But you want to propose some things to start to get the ball going, but you want to keep it on a fun level. You want to keep it on an open relationship level. You don't want to say, okay, I want us to settle down, because you know that you can't get that from them. They're not ready. You see? There's coming with a knight. Okay, this is what I want. I want to offer you. I want to offer you marriage. I want to offer you permanency. I want to offer you a home. I want to give you everything. It's not real. It's an illusion. And you see that. That is why you are able to read between the lines, is all I keep saying here. On every level, the truth is going to be revealed. Did I go? I went all the way. Huh? Details, the truth, the happiness. See, there's that knight coming in with the 10 of Wands. It's going to end. It's going to end. The burden is going to be put down. That is your goal. Your goal is to help them put down the burden of projecting what they hope to offer you, but they can't offer you, because at the end of the day, they're not able to carry that load. The knight becomes a page, and that page is very emotional and delusional. Again, someone that you're dealing with, they need to face a particular obsessive mindset that they might have, for their way of thinking, for attitudes. Oh. So we got one jumper that's telling us what the other person on your mind is thinking. I need to figure myself out. Exactly that. They need to take that time, and again, that self-love, that emotional connection that you have with the Queen of Cups, that's where the commitment will be, is in to have a good time. I need to figure myself out. Is you facing them and letting them know that you know what they are about. And yeah, they want to offer you something, but at the end of the day, they can't carry it through. It's too much for them. It's too heavy for them. And then they become delusional, or they resort to self-destructive modes. So let's see what else we can get from the person most on your mind, what they're thinking. For others, it's, why do I deserve someone like you? Because of your kindness and your openness to allowing them to be who they are and accepting them for that playful energy that they carry and not judging them for it. This is why you're letting them go. You see? Or Spirit is telling you, just let it go. Don't take it so seriously. But in the end, the seriousness is in being able to stand and face them and allow them to be who they are. And they may resort to being childish or delusionary. What else is the person most on your mind? I am blocked, and yes, they know that. They know that their real offer is being blocked because they can't carry it through. And then we have, it hurts so much, is where at the end, that's when they go into that delusion because they're too stubborn to release that mindset. Oh, Libra, you're dealing with a true sense of emotional manipulation here. Okay, I mean on any level, because it hurts so much. I'm blocked. Why do I deserve you? I need to figure myself out. Their mind is not steady. They're not Eight of Swords. They're really caught. They're stuck. So let's take an oracle message for the spirits of the animals. See what guidance you need from, or to handle this, the person most on your mind. Let's see what animal spirit has to offer. And we have the elephant, greatness. Okay, this is a good one, because the power of memory is really amazing with these animals. Right? They don't forget, and their greatness is they're one of the largest land animals. In fact, they could be the largest living land animal now. And that, it tells of the strength it runs deep, and the leadership quality, and the fact that you're matching them. You're able to go down a notch and not make them feel like they have to rise up to you. That is greatness. Love is your strength. Again, shows up in the Queen of Cups there. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So believe that, because that is who she is right here. And being able to read between the lines and see the offer and then respond in likeness with how to deal with the situation between you, giving them that sense of freedom, but letting them know that you will not allow them to manipulate you emotionally. And this is why they feel that, and they know that they're being blocked, and Spirit is guiding you with that. Spirit is not letting them come in to hurt you emotionally. You are not letting them do that either. So you see the way clear, Libra. And for just to end on a positive note, they have some growing up to do. They still have some growing up to do, and they will, because you're helping them get through. And on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Libra, until our next read, love and light.